He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys on the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Using his feet to buy time. Quarterback gets a first down. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football, so good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back finding his crease.
Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Smarty.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here they're trying to get to the edge. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
And the Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Taylor has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Quarterback now breaking the field. He turns it loose to the left. Snags it inside the 20. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown,
to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young, athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to go out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he can advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Michigan State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him indirect.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. Trying to get the edge on the toss. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Breaks into the open.
Puts hands.
Stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
What a run. great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Just steamrolling the defense. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there versus 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
What the fuck, bro?
Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces.
Like, what, doggy?
He rumbles all the way to the 5.
All right, it's decision time. So when you got a guy that can take off and do that against you, you got to decide whether you need more fast guys on the field. Your defensive linemen have no shot. Your linebackers have very little chance of catching this quarterback because he's so special. You better put some more speed on the field.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Let's fucking go.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Taking it the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
Give to the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Caught over the middle. It's Sparks. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a
He was
defense,
there.
honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Oh, shit.
He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
He's not playing with
When
you.
you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Fires on the move. Got it in the middle. It's Beebe. He's brought down the run and play for this offense, and now have it at the 12-yard line.
Man, could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back.
No.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his
Oh my
tracks
God, I had to lean down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Underwood. It's complete to the right.
Oh, I should have fucking stiff-armed him with some shit.
4 yards short of the marker.
Fuck.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Yeah, I should have tried to run him
The
over.
offense is going to go for
Fucky.
it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Fuck,
And
he did.
the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
Hey.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone.
Fuck.
And again, he gets
Buddy.
nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and goal, they'll throw it.
Let's go.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The run to the left.
Okay.
And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. The Spartans will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back.
Turning it on! Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Fucking ball. Ew.
Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll leave it with him. Before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
I'm coming. I should have just kept that shit outside and just ran him the fuck over. Yeah.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Motion from the back. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Oh, shit.
And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. And the Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Yo.
Next going for the goal line. Touchdown Spartans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
But nobody's gonna
the extra point here would tie
take the right angle.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Fuck.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
With the catch, it's Sparks. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When I shot finding a crease to go get that 1st and Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that 6th sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that 1st down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward.
Boy, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a 1st down.
Oof.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the 1st down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on, he might be less likely to want to reach his arms out there and try to catch that.
All right.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Grabbed over the middle. It's the Sparks. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood.
Boo.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Smarty. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Finds his man. It's Beebe. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. And you saw it right there on the crossing.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the
Oh my
back.
God, oh my fuck, bro.
The target on that one.
Keep going.
Put it on his body. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He wants to change this route.
What the hell?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Close to the marker, it's Hughes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on
Oh my
awesome
fuck.
job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, it was one of those times.
This nigga selling me.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Like,
Able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he
oh
is.
my
I like the
God.
idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
No.
Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football. Great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver.
Touchdown, Michigan State. Fit it in the window for the score.
Both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive
fucking
was promising
strap
for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's Underwood. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with the completion.
Release to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes the catch. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wide.
That ball is crazy.
Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. Made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the end?
Wow.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
Right back to the well.
Bro.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. And the quarterback takes a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to